This is Rowheath Pavilion in Bournville, Birmingham in the UK. It is run by the Trinity Christian Centre now, and in 1990, on the 19th of May, I actually had my wedding venue here. It was a wedding on a budget, and I'll explain that in a minute. But the doors at the time were white paint. They now have been stripped back. It looks like it's a little tired at the moment, and I think they're fundraising. I've just picked up a leaflet. It says 100 years serving the community. And to continue the legacy of George Cadbury and to ensure the pavilion is fit for purpose for the next 100 years, they'll be launching a fundraising campaign to conserve the heritage of the historic structure while building a spectacular new wing that will meet the needs of modern visitors. This is an ambitious project, and they hope the whole community will support it to breathe new life into a much-loved building. And I agree with that, because it does look a little tired to me. I know they still use it in the community. And it's a beautiful terrace, and I'll explain why I loved the terrace all those years ago when I organised my wedding venue here. And there's also, before I forget, Birmingham Hospice are running, in case anybody needs to know, the Chocolate 5K, Birmingham's tastiest fun run. So it's on the Saturday, the 23rd of March 2024 at 11 a.m. at Rowheath Pavilion. Talking of George Cadbury, I taught IT, I've mentioned before, a couple of years ago. I was at George Cadbury's actual family home, which is now a residential college set in 6 acres in Birmingham, and for adults. So yeah, I have an association with George Cadbury, and in fact, I have a Bible that was given to a relative by George Cadbury. So yeah, there's a George Cadbury keeps coming up in my life. My dress material cost £33 for my dress, for the little bridesmaid and the page boy. So yeah, definitely on a budget. But I did organise a steel band, and I thought that 4 or 5 people were coming to play. 17 turned up, and we knew that we were only paying them £50 to go and get chips. And I think the man who organised it ran off with the money. Something strange like that. But hey, 17 turned up, and they were playing more to the catering staff than they were for us, because they only stayed a short while after I got back from the church where I got married. So yeah, at least it got the party started, because I was a little worried about that, and it was okay in the end. And what a lovely venue. It's a venue for hire. There's, you can hire the place for parties. There's Christian groups come here. There's a cafe inside, and the in May, when I got married on the 19th of May, just like Prince Harry and Meghan. I think they got married on the same day. I think she spent a little bit more on her wedding dress than I did. And yeah, in May it's lovely because they do have all the hydrangea that come out in the grounds and blossom, and it is so spectacular. It was in full bloom on that day, so I was thrilled. Yeah, so there you go. And I'm just about to take you down to the water's edge because I put my mum's ashes there when she died 10 years ago. I thought, I'm not going to ask permission, I'm just going to do it because who's going to know? And at the end of the day, my mum always asked permission for everything and never got anywhere. She always got put to the back of the queue. So I'm taking charge, and that's where they've gone. And yeah, we all agreed that it was a lovely place because she loved water. And I've put a camellia bush there as well. So I hope that it's going to come out in bloom. And we're going to see the ducks. It's February the 20th, and spring feels like it's coming into being with this pink blossom delicately drooping over the lake here. So gorgeous. since I've sat down, all the birds and ducks and geese have come to see me. Transport links were good and a source of clean water from the nearby River Bourne was available. They completed the move in September 1879 and named it Bournville. They adopted a French-sounding name as France had a good reputation for food in the hope that their chocolate sales would improve.